Hi everyone, it's Jackie. So we're going to work on the cover, and I have this old biscuit box from Emma's Biscuits. So I cut it down, I cut all the flaps off, and it was pretty close. It's 9 this way, and I just had to cut off a little bit, so it was a bit bigger than 6. So I went, let's see if I can, how big did I go with this? Just about 6 1/4. So it fits the pages, and it does have, this is like a 2-inch spine, a little more than 2 and I don't know what that is, 5/8. And I decided that would be okay because I pulled these over, and they're pretty, you know, and they pretty much, I mean, they fill it up pretty well. So I think that will be good, so that there will be room for this gal to put some of her own stuff in too. So I didn't find what I thought I was going to find, but I did find that I had this beautiful purple rose print that I think is going to be gorgeous for the cover. And then this is going to be for the inside cover. Okay, so, and I just, you know, when I just ironed it and I laid this out, so, you know, there was enough on each side so that when we put this on, we will, you know, turn it over. And then I did enough so this will fit nicely in the middle of that. Okie doke. So we are going to glue this on. I'm going to turn that. I want to make sure it's going to be on there. Make sure you can see. Yeah, I guess pretty good. All right, and I have my glue. Fabri-Tac. Jeez. Now the other thing you want to be careful of, if your box or whatever you're going to use for your cover has a bright color like this, most of them do, you want to put it towards your darkest material. I don't want it to show through, which it's not going to there, but it may have shown through this. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're just going to put glue. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this other bottle of yucky old, is this the yucky glue? No, this one is the yucky glue. And I'm going to take off the cover. Maybe not. What happened was I mixed glues. I think I told you this anyway. And it made like clumps in here. Oh, come on. I really want to use this. Oh, it's glued on. It's really glued on, guys. Okay. That is gonna have to go soak somewhere. So that's not gonna work. Okay, so we are gonna use this then. I was gonna use that because it's just kind of yucky. So I always try to do just, you can't do the whole thing, your glue will dry too fast. So I do one side and then I will do the other side. And I like to get quite a bit on here because, well, I want to make sure I put it on and then I'll squeegee it around with a card or something. Because you really want to make sure you get everywhere. Because, see, I'd like it to come out a little quicker than that. If you don't, your fabric, well, I can't get that cover off either. I have no muscle today. Your fabric might get air and might be lumpy and not stuck down well. So, and what's going to happen is this is going to dry before I get to the bottom. So I'm trying to go a little bit fast. How's everybody today? Hope you're well, staying safe, crafting, doing something you love, reading books. I don't watch too much of that television business. Don't get me wrong. I don't have TV per se, but I have a Fire Stick so I can get movies and things. All right, so now I'm gonna take just, this is an old, I don't know, it was, I think, for a door or something. But see, yeah, you see that's dry up here already. All right, we're gonna go for it because I think we can always add some. Okay, and I'm gonna just make sure I'm even on sides and top and bottom. I'm gonna move that over a little bit. Okay. Spread that all out. Yeah, it's not stuck well. But we can go back and stick glue under it after, so. Where'd that glue come from? This is the nice thing about Fabri-Tac. It rubs right out. That's gonna be pretty. All right, so then we'll do this. Whoops, sorry about that. I can see right under here that it's not stuck very well. You could use anything, you know, for the cover. I tend to save a lot of boxes because they're just as good as if I used a file folder. So you can use a file folder. A lot of times, well, most of the time, I'll save the card off a paper pad. I'll save the cardboard parts. And those are especially good. Usually you have to double them up, but they're good for making, like if I do glue books and it needs a fairly thick spine, plus it needs to be longer, or yeah, taller, because I usually use tall books, bigger books for glue books. And so sometimes it's hard to find something that's tall enough. Okay, that looks good. And so we'll go on to here. I'm gonna put a little down there. Doesn't seem like it was stuck enough. Let me just push that down. Okay, and on to the other side. Oof. He's got a little tiny hole. This has a bigger hole. This does have a bigger hole. That'll be better, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, much better. Holy smokes, look at that. I can just put some on and I can just spread it. Much better. I should have tried that before, shouldn't I? Look at that. All right, so then we can just spread it around and make sure that glue is everywhere. Not so much down on the fabric, but up in the corners, down the side. Ooh, look at that, smudged that. Okay, that's gonna stick well. I hope it doesn't, the only thing I'm worried about is that it's so much glue that it'll go through. So I'm gonna scrape a little bit of that off, maybe. Because I don't want it to go through. Okay. Oh, I've got glue on my fingers. I gotta get that off. Let's get a cover on this. You want to just fold it and make sure everything's folding well. And then, okay, that's my front. Okay, sometimes it gets turned around and you don't know what you're doing. So this, yeah, this is not glued well along there. That'll be okay though, because I'll turn it. All right, I'm not too worried about the edges because we're gonna turn this anyway. So I always forget, which do I do first? I think I do the sides first. All right, so we're gonna turn it. Make sure that's glued down. And then we're going to cut our corners right here. So you don't want to cut like way back here because then you won't cover your corner. But you do want to cut it at an angle. And some people go right here. Now, see how I'm leaving that a little bit of fabric down on this corner? You want to leave some there. And then I will go back and cut it this way. And it's not quite straight across. Some people do it straight across. But okay, these scissors are terrible because they've been cutting paper. And I'll go to these. Okay, so then we're going to do this side. And it doesn't matter if they're the same or not, really, because you're just going to cover up most of it. Okay. Then we'll do this one. Oh, I got a lot on the top or bottom, whichever that is. Just don't go too fast with this, and make sure you do leave some on the corner. Otherwise, see, I didn't leave much there. You don't, your corner won't be covered up as well if you don't leave some there. Okay. So, just checking to make sure I know where the front is. I'm going to take this card because there was a lot of glue left on that, but I'm not going to put so much glue on this right here now. A lot of times, I will make a cover first. Oh, I didn't need to cover that whole thing. Why, are you yelling at me? Were y'all yelling at me saying, don't cover the whole thing? Oh, that was silly. I mean, I will eventually need to cover the whole thing, but not right now. Not much I can do about it. Jeez. That's what we need right there. Just do as I say, not as I do. Oh my gracious sakes. I do want to make sure we get right over to the edge. Okay. And then we'll glue this up. Just make sure those are nicely stuck down. Okay. Now we're going to do the bottom piece. This is the bottom. All right, so when you do across here, you're going to want to, sometimes you can cut some off if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm gonna glue right across like this. And then, I learned this from Mrs. Coggs. You put a little bit of glue, that's too much because this comes out fast, in each corner so that you make sure you have glue on there to fold up your corner. Okay, so I have extra glue. I'm just going to smooch it around a little bit, and then I'm going to make sure that corner gets in under, or at least up and glued up. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure that that's okay, guys, get up there. Okay, you just want to make sure that the corner is covered. This little guy decided to come apart. Okay, and then make sure everybody else is happily glued down, and that will rub off when it's dry. All right, and then you do want to just make sure you're doing that. You know, you're folding it up and making sure that folds nicely, and it doesn't have. Now, this is a little softer than I usually do. Sometimes I put what is it called? I'll think of it in a minute. Can't think of it. Sorry. I will. All right. I want to just make sure that's down, because you want it to really fold nicely right by the fold. Take a little time and do that. Just gonna make sure that's glued down nicely. So just, fold it and get your finger in the crease. And if you've seen all this before, then you can just skip right along. Okay. Now, all right, here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit extra in the corner. And this one isn't as tall, so we're gonna just go along like that. Make sure there's some extra in that corner. I'm gonna use my finger this time. Sometimes it's just as easy. I'm gonna go up in the middle here first. Then we're gonna make sure our corner's in. Make sure that's glued so it's not going to be sticking out with anything that you don't want sticking out. Okay. Just do those. Make sure those are, whoops, good. I just need to find a baby wipe because my fingers are totally covered in glue. Oh, goodness. And I also want to just wipe this off a little bit. Make sure those are, this one's a little drier. Do that maybe. All right. Glue off my fingers here. Well, so let's look. Let's look what we have. Look what we have. Oh, pretty, pretty. With some lace, white lace or cream lace. That's lovely. All right, now let's see if I cut this correctly. I am rather stingy when I cut things, so you might want to cut it bigger, but that is going to go just like that. And that looks pretty nice. I think it is pretty. Oh, I like that in there. I'm glad I picked that one. And when this dries, that glue dries, it'll rub off of there. Usually I'm not so sloppy. I don't know. Also, because I was using the glue bottle from that just, you know, gets crazy. Whoops. I threw that cover to my other glue. Oh man, it was stuck to my finger because I have so much glue on my fingers. Okay, so I want to fray this a little bit because I like the way the fray looks on the purple. So let's just, and we have enough so we can fray this out a little. Not that you're gonna notice it that much, but you know, those little added touches are nice and people appreciate them. So, okay, is that pretty good? Yeah, I guess so. All right, so that's gonna go right in here. All right, so we're gonna do this side first. I'm gonna get this out and be, see, there's a little spot right there. I'm just gonna barely go up there and there, and there. And again, just, I will have to go up on the fabric and down on the fabric a little bit, probably. Because it's over more, you know, it needs to go, the glue needs to go higher, but I just want to get this down. And this, you know, the Fabri-Tac and the 3-in-1, they gives you a little time, so you can, you know, you could pull it up and move it if you needed to. Again, you want it to get really. Oh, I'm just gonna go, wow, that didn't, we haven't glued that side yet. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Now, it's tricky to do right here by the crease, the fold. So we're gonna fold that over, and then we're gonna rub this down. Okay, now see, this is sometimes what will happen if you get too much glue or a glob of glue. See how that's gonna come through there a little bit? But that's okay, and luckily that is the back. Oh, see what's happening right there? Yep. Okay. So let's just go across like this. Just trying to move quickly like that so I don't have so much. I have to get stuck down there already. Okay, and we're gonna just, I'm just gonna use my finger. I know, it makes a big mess, but that's what I need to do. Come on. I don't know why I did all that there, around here. Ay, ay, ay. I'm telling you, sometimes I get on to doing a video and then I'm like nervous about it, and I think, and I forget what I'm doing, which is not helpful to anybody. Okay, I'm gonna get that down because I want to get that, because you do want to make sure. See how this is wrinkling up a little bit? You want to try to get that, you know, flattened down in, that in there, and then, yeah, we may have to pull this up a little bit. Let's just pull it up a little bit and make sure that goes along a little better. Yeah, because we don't want a lot of that creasing. We want it to be really. Where's my bone folder? Let's use that. Okay, so that's this side. Well, it's still doing it a little bit, and it will. Still, but I don't know if it's because I don't glue it enough or what. See, the other side did pretty well. All right, let's see here. We have to get this glued down here. Want to go around and check and make sure that I have enough glue that everybody's down. And I just keep playing with this just because I do. Okay, super cute. Super cute. Okay, I really like that. I've got so much glue on my fingers, that's a problem. Kind of just rub it off. Okay. So that is so very pretty. So now, this is our front, but I just want to see how that's going to look with some lace on it. Oh, I can already tell. It's just going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't know if I'm putting that lace there, but oh, yes, so pretty. So pretty. I mean, any of this, maybe not that one, but super pretty. And I have this. I don't have much of it left, but that's very pretty also. So we have some choices. I'm not sure what I want to do. Now, also, we had thought about maybe putting this on the cover, but now I'm not going to. That would be better with the dark there. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think, you know, I've done that a lot in the past, is use part of it, and now I'm thinking I'm just going to use fabric and lace and things on my cover, just because I don't know. I think it's a more elegant way to make a journal, and like just layering some pieces of lace like that. Like, what else do I have? I mean, it's not like I don't have tons of lace, but I bet that one would be pretty. Oh, see, I love that. Now what could we layer? Could we layer this underneath there? Let's see. You know, I just try different things, and usually I know right away if I like it or not. I really would like to have some layers, but that's nope. But I do like that right there. I think we might put a little book plate on here, maybe. Let me see. Where are my book plates? Oh, come on. Really? Really? I thought they were right somewhere. Of course not. Not when I could find them. They're not right here. Oh, jeepers. I have some fairly ornate book plates. I don't know where they are. Yeah, I did some resorting, and so, yeah, here they are. I'll bring them over so I can show you. So we could do, I have this one. We could use this one. And I have this. Oh, those are the same. Oh, I have 3 the same. They're just different colors. I kind of like the lighter one on there. Usually I would go for the dark. I think I like that one. What do you guys think? So we'll lay that out there. You know, we're just trying things right now. Just trying some things. I do also have, gotta clean my desk again. I didn't clean it after I finished up. Well, I did clean it, but I didn't clean it again after I did the last video. So what do we do that purple lace? But I don't think it would go with this anyway because it was more of a light purple. That's nice and simple. That's kind of what I'm tending to go for now, I think, because I think it's just more elegant than, unless, you know, something is really, really pretty. But I like that. And then we're just going to have to find, you know, I don't know, a little piece of, like that yellow one, but that wouldn't really, you wouldn't even know that was, right? We'll find something because, you know, I liked the yellow. Let's see. Like that. That would go in there. I was trying to find something small enough. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, we have these little ones that would go in there quite nicely. Let's see what we have. I kind of have my heart set on a yellowish one. There's a yellow one. Against the purple. Or do we like this one that's a little bigger? That might be, that's very pretty, don't you think? Let's see what it looks like against just our lace. Get our lace kind of back on there. And then I think I really like that. So I think we could cut that down. Now the other thing, I really want to layer this. see. I have more of this lace. I just want to see what it kind of looks like. I don't know, this one sort of reminds me of like lace from like a slip or something. The slips we used to wear. Oops. No, I really don't like that either. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking simple, but let's see if I have a doily. I have this funky yellow lace too. It's almost like wire. It's sort of wiry. Would we put this on here? I don't know. What am I looking for now? What was I going to look for? A piece of doily. And so I'll show you. Let me show you what I did do here off camera. I made these fabric flips to go inside. So there's one, and so that's why I pulled this doily out, because that's what I did there. So I did that one, and then I did this one, and that will just, those will go on a page inside. Things are getting a little crowded around here. Let's see. I don't think this works at all. I just really like the simplicity of that. I have this also. I mean, we could cover the whole thing, but I don't want to cover up all that purple, because that makes my eyes go a little crazy. I think I'm not gonna glue this on yet, just in case I have a moment. But I am pretty sure, rip this down a little, that we're gonna do something like this. I think that's it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments what you think. I'm not going to glue it down yet because, yeah, I want some comments on this. Oh, what's going on? Okay, I think we're going to stop right there, and then we'll come back. We'll come back and do a little more work on our pages. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, sorry, it's not turning off for me.